concealer today.
Oh man.
Ow. I just woke up, but today is our engagement party day. I'm gonna do my makeup and I'm choosing between two different dresses. So try those on, see what looks best. But I'm really excited to see all my family. But I'm just gonna try to take it easy this morning and conserve all of my energy. Thanks for watching. So before any big event, I do a lot of skincare, and I like to use sheet masks. I just feel like it creates a really nice primer for my makeup. And I keep my rose quartz roller in the freezer just to keep it extra, extra cold. And this mask I'm doing today is from Charlotte Tilbury. I used this a while ago, but what's interesting about this is that it's dry.
Whoa!
It's a dry sheet mask, but from what I remember, it does really hydrate and brighten your skin, so I'm gonna try this out. So, mask came off. I did the rest of my skincare. It's showing up really red on camera, but it's not that red in real life. But skin is prepped. I use the Dermalogic, that brand, for my moisturizer. And then I added a drop of hyaluronic acid. I put the hyaluronic acid only on like my forehead because I'm starting to wrinkle up here and I'm just trying to stay hydrated and not wrinkle, but I'm getting to that age where I'm noticing wrinkles and whatnot, so I'm really trying to be proactive and make sure I'm using the right products on them so I don't wrinkle, and I really am trying to avoid Botox for as long as possible, but you know, whatever, I'm very vain. As far as I used the Dermalogica eye cream as well. I think it's really important to use eye cream before your makeup or in general, just because it really does help the products you use sort of sit on your face really nicely and not crease or look crusty. And just finished with a touch of Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream. I only use that Magic Cream when I'm doing makeup because it's like very rich. I wouldn't use that in any other situations. Right now I am just curling my hair with this larger barrel. I like to do this and have the curls go in every other direction, and then I will lightly spray it with some hairspray and just run my fingers through it. My hair is naturally curly, so it does hold the curl quite well. All right, so this is my setup here. I always like to watch YouTube videos, very meta right now, while I do my makeup, pass the time. And I think for today, I want to go for a lighter kind of foundation, just because it's going to be an afternoon cocktail party. I'm going to be in the sun, so I don't want to look cakey at all. And this foundation is light, but it's buildable, but it also has SPF, which I think is great. And then I'll also use the Magic Wand concealer. I swear this is not an ad for Charlotte Tilbury. I just really like her products. I like that she makes it look like you're glowing, and that's sort of what I am aiming to achieve. And then I might also use this concealer under my eyes. This is the NARS Creamy one in Custard. Look like me, but better. So I'm going to be using like a lot of natural shades. I think I'll also do like a nice, you know, flesh pink blush. And yeah, let's get started. I'm going to use a little bit of primer. I like Tatcha Silk Canvas. So I don't stick my fingers in it. I just take my beauty blender, which is, it's damp but not too damp, if that makes any sense. And I just kind of swirl the butt part in the primer once, and then I start with my chin and I bring it up to the rest of my face, and I dab it. I don't sweep it, and that's just so the product is concentrated. Obviously when you do a sweeping motion, it thins out products, and that's a good tip as well for foundation. If you want more coverage of your foundation, do a dabbing motion, not sweeping. Bring it down the neck. Never forget your neck, ever, with anything. Always sweep it down. Okay. So right now my hair has just been curled, and I'm just letting it cool so that the curl sets. So I'll be fixing that later. Okay, so the Light Wonder, this is in color 8 medium. I feel like I'm constantly getting new foundations because my color is just always changing. So at this point I pretty much have a color for every stage of my tone. Right now we're at the end of, or in fall, it's October, and I still have a really dark tan from the summertime. And then obviously in the winter I'm much lighter, so alright. So I put that much on my hand. And also my other tip is make sure your hands are clean, you know. I am susceptible to acne, so I just always try to minimize the amount of bacteria I introduce onto my face. I like to take my index finger, swirl the product around, and then I will just dab it onto my face so I don't waste any product, versus just dipping my sponge into it. If you're hearing sounds in the background, I apologize. That is my fiance. So weird to say that. Alright, babe, stop moaning. I'm on camera. As you can see, this color is tiny bit darker than my skin tone right now, and that is on purpose because my body is very tan. So that's why. And I don't ever tan my face because I do not want to damage my skin. Concealer time. I'm using the Magic Away concealer today. Oh man. Ow. This top is really hard to get off. Alright, so I'm going to take the NARS Creamy Concealer, and then I'm also just going to stick that just right here. And then I'm going to blend everything together. I just think that makes like the nicest little highlight without being too over the top. Cheat. I like to put a little brighter concealer at the Cupid's bow and right here. And then also a little bit right there, not too much. And a Sephora brush, it's like a stipple, it's very hard. And then I have this creamy contour from KKW, which is no longer, I don't know, she like do the top here. And right here, I'll sort of follow my natural jawline and just place it right underneath. I used to place it here and I realized like that's wrong. And then also my nose. So for the nose portion, I also have this little brush that's perfect shape. This is from Rare Beauty. The other thing I do is before I use any of the brushes, I use the Daily Brush Cleaner from Sephora. And you just spray it onto a cloth. It can be, I use a paper towel, it's disposable. And you just spray it onto the towel and you swirl it around. And it cleans the brush. And you just kind of dry it off, let it dry, and then you have a fresh brush to use. Okay, so that, and then let me do my nose. Motion, and I bring it all the way down and just keep from here and down. Don't brush up. And bring it all the way to my ear. There's nothing worse than having an unblended contour line. Just like, so embarrassing. When you look back at photos and you're like, oh my god, I didn't blend. I didn't blend, so. So I have this pencil from Sonya's brow to kind of start where the inner corner is. And then as far as how long to make your eyebrow, you kind of want it to go like this. Ta-da. So since I'm going for that dewy look too, I'm going to use this Flawless filter from Charlotte Tilbury. This is in 4.5 medium. I definitely need to do some powder. This is number 2 that I have been using forever. Liner. And then I'm going to also be using this shadow by Mario. This is like the neutral brown. This is the classic eye power pencil in classic brown from Charlotte. And I like to start in the middle here. Oh gosh. These big fluffy brushes. And I'm gonna go in with this color. I'm going to be using just a little bit darker of a shade. And then I'm going to go back with that other brush and I'm going to dip into the same light brown color. And just lightly define. The other one I used in my other video, they're Real Magnetic from Benefit. I'm gonna try this one from Pat McGrath. It's the In Fetish in Divine Blush Electric Bloom. It looks kind of crazy. Like, whoa, it's so bright, but if you use a light hand, so just do one dab and then do it on the back of your hand. And then lightly get it on your cheek. Blush. Do a little setting spray, and then I'll finish my eyes. Alright, so eyelashes are on. I did them. They're not, I don't wear any false. But I'm just going to do a little bit of McGrath highlighting trio. I'm going to use the one all the way to the left because it has like sort of a little pink shift to it, which I think will look really nice. So this is Kylie in the shade Kylie. I think that works. Done. So what I also like to do for like events and stuff, I always bring like a little bag that I keep in the car. So right before the event, I just do my little touch-ups. The self-portrait dress. It's cute. I don't know. Midsummer. I don't know if it's for fall, but I really love it. Scarlett, what do you think about this one? Okay, option number 2. This is a 5 set. 5 set. Ignore the pizza box there, but yeah. All right, so those are 2 options. I'll do a final reveal with everything done. I'm literally living out all of my rain fantasies. You remember that show? It was on the CW. I think it's on Netflix now, but I always loved Queen Mary's crowns and her earrings and all that stuff. So, you know what? If there's ever a time to do this, it's now. So, totally milking this moment in time. So that is the end of this Get Ready With Me. Thank you so much for watching. You know, this is a look I feel like is universal. It's a nice, neutral makeup for daytime. So I really hope you enjoyed my tutorial. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.